Yeah, happy late January. Excited to be playing some basketball and getting our team better. That's about all I got for you.
All right, I appreciate that, Coach. Again, star one to get in the queue for our members of the media. First questions come from Whitney Hayworth. Whitney, please go ahead.
Coach, good morning. How are you?
I'm great, Whitney. How are you?
I'm doing well. Glad to hear from you. Obviously it's your second year at UTA, so what has been maybe the biggest difference for you or improvement as a head coach going from year one to year two?
Well, I think the real, however you say that word, realization is that no matter how many guys you got coming back, it's a totally different team in a different year. And so just working through that and working and getting to know this team and it's just a totally different kind of identity and team that we've had to morph into this year, which has been the biggest kind of learning curve between year one, year two.
One of those games and non-conference games that probably showed you a lot about your roster was the game against Gonzaga. What did you learn from that game, and how have you improved since then?
Well, we've improved a lot. We'd like to have a few more wins along the way, but the biggest thing is we're learning how to hide our deficiencies. We got things that we're not great in. We're learning how to hide those, and then we're just continuing to get better offensively. With the way we run offense and play basketball, it takes a minute and it takes time to get better. Our guys get to know each other's game more so than anything, and so we've improved offensively over the past 2 months, really.
And when you continue to look at your team's depth and kind of figure out that lineup, one consistent player actually on the defensive side has been Jabari Narcisse. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, well, he's done his job. For the most part, he's done his job protecting the rim and rebounding for us. He gives us an added dimension because he can shoot the basketball. I think there was a stretch there where it got away from him, and he was pressing so hard to make shots that he kind of got away from what he's really good for us, and that's protecting the rim and rebounding, and we need him to do that.
And as you look to close out the regular season, even though it's still a little bit away, you'll finish at home against Texas State on ESPN2. What does that mean to have that exposure for not only your program but the Sun Belt Conference as a whole?
It speaks volumes for the conference and the respect it's received with some really good teams over the last 4, 5, 6 years, and then to our players for putting themselves in position, and our administration and staff for putting ourselves in the position to where they would pick UT Arlington. We've got a beautiful campus, a beautiful facility, and we think a product that'll bode well for ESPN and the millions of people that'll be tuning in.
Well, Coach, I appreciate it. That's all from me. I hope you have a great rest of the day and best of luck the rest of the season.
All right, thank you. Go Vols.